Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst.
Look at that. Wow, is that an incredible fish?
And the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water. With Pat McSherry.
All right, what a fish.
Andy Fiocco.
Wow. Get the colors on this fish.
And Mike Anselmo.
Man, he's thumping.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of In-Depth Outdoors. I'm James Holst, and on today's show, we're back on the Rainy again. And I say back again because 1 week ago to the day, I was on Rainy River with Pat McSherry fishing out of his Warrior, and we tried to get a show for that week. And what ended up happening was the Big and Little Fork rivers cut loose. These small rivers end up delivering a sediment load to Rainy River that is so impressive it can shut down a bite literally in half a day. But we wanted to come back and really shine a spotlight on what this body of water has to offer. It's an incredible walleye run. You've got that mass of walleyes coming up out of Lake of the Woods and they stream into the river. And once those tributaries break loose, it can really shut down the bite. But if it happens early enough, that water clears up, it warms up, and that can put you on one of the best walleye bites you'll ever experience in your life. So it's Pat McSherry and I today back on Rainy River looking to get in on a fantastic walleye bite here today on In-Depth Outdoors.
Yeah, buddy. Kind of got an ice cream headache out of that. It's got to be horrible for you.
Yeah, it is.
It hurts. Fish.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did he thump it?
It was not a colossal hit, but you know what? I got him. He hit it. He's going to be mine. Or she.
Bet that's a she.
It's sure feeling like a she. I'm all discombobulated fighting this fish wearing gloves, man.
I think it'll warm up and we'll be able to take the gloves off and not
I
too
hope so,
long.
but if I gotta fight fish wearing gloves, I will. I'll persevere. I'll figure it out. Oh yeah, there's a fish.
That's a toad, man. That is a toad.
They're only gonna get bigger from here. That is not bad for fish number one. Oh boy, oh boy. She hoovered that up. 3/8 ounce VMC Moon Eye jig. I got that Chartreuse Orange Core Moxie on there and a big mama walleye. Now this is why we came back to Rainy.
Right.
We had a bit of a bone to pick with these fish after last week. We were up here exactly 1 week ago to the day. The Big and Little Fork rivers let out and we got chased off the water. Let me tell you, it got muddy. I'll let this girl go. I think that's a pretty good start, Pat McSherry.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, this water's cleaned up quite a bit, but it's still not like it's clean, you know, so that light, when that sun gets up a little higher, should help them be able to see these baits.
Absolutely.
Too. There we go.
Oh, get tight, get tight. Yes.
He kind of came forward on it.
Yeah, good deal. I like this taking turns thing.
I was just kind of swimming it back behind the boat.
You know, we're not fishing in really deep water, but we are fishing some fairly heavy heads here.
I just switched to that Chartreuse Green Core.
What you got?
It's not as big as the one you had, but it's not a...
It's like it had a tag on it or something. There you.
There
Boy,
we
that
go.
fish was going nowhere.
No, he thumped it pretty good. All right.
Female,
Yep.
girly walleye.
Pop him out. Yeah, and that bait is Gonzo.
I love your redneck Band-Aid there, Pat.
All right, grab pliers. See if I can get in there and get him out.
That one darn near choked itself.
There it is, 3/8 ounce Moon Eye jig, and I'm sure that we'll get some bigger ones today.
That's a nice fish regardless.
Well, James already has one big one, but still fun to set the hook on them. And when they're biting these things, they're really aggressive. So I'm gonna get back out there and see if we can pop another one.
Authentex Series soft baits from B-Fish and Tackle are just what the doctor ordered if you want to scratch your big fish itch. Available in 2 body styles, the Moxie Auger Tail and the Pulsar Paddle Tail offer a perfected blend of field-tested color patterns and hyperactive designs that come to life in the water to produce unparalleled fish-catching movement and vibration other soft baits just can't match. Authentex Plastics, your prescription-strength cure for slow fishing, only from B-Fish and Tackle.
Everything you'd expect from a premium quality fish house and so much more. Glacier combines superior craftsmanship and premium quality materials to produce a comfortable and enjoyable mobile base camp for your next outdoor adventure. Available in a variety of models, a Glacier Ice House offers more standard features, more usable space, and a better fit and finish than the competition. Visit our website at glacierIcehouse.com to find a dealer near you and see why a Glacier Fish House is the ultimate way to play.
When you're paid to put fish in the boat, you don't mess around with the thing that puts fish in the boat. Always use the best line.
Fish.
Attaboy!
Here we go. Stay hooked up, girly. I switched, just dropped my rod. I was fishing that white, picked up that chartreuse orange core first cast, and hard to know what they're looking for. You just got to throw the buffet at them. Our program isn't going to change today. It's going to be 3/8 ounce jigs and B-Fish and Tackle plastics. Every rod in the boat right now is rigged up with a braided line. We're fishing Suffolks. 4-pound diameter, 10-pound test braided line. It's got almost no stretch, very sensitive line. And we're fishing Okuma rods and reels, Helio spinning rod, Helio spinning reel. Very good combo for catching springtime walleyes. And when they stay down in current like this, that usually means they're a good one. Come on up here.
We'll get a look at it.
It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
Not a giant. That one was a fighter.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yep. All right.
I can't wait till they really start biting. This is a pretty special place when the conditions line up. Switched over to that chartreuse orange core. You know, we've kind of got a spot here where the current's really reduced up against the shoreline. That's a super fish.
That is a good one.
You know, fish this size, very common. Very common indeed. And when this bite gets really good, your chances of catching a 30 are phenomenal. All right. That is a handful of walleye, buddy.
Heck yeah, man.
Oh. Whoosh. Woo. There you go.
There we go.
You gonna need a net?
Yeah, this will be a good fish, I think.
I'll be
Just
happy to
another
do
one
it.
of those. There we go.
You be?
All right. Yep, just same old program. I don't think anything is gonna change, like James said. There's
It does
that
seem
new-
to help to roll through different colors though.
That's that new color right there. But yeah, I mean, I made, shoot, probably 15 casts to that same spot. I switched colors and
Boink.
bang. But they're all just really nice fish today. Lots of good quality, and I'm sure Hopefully we can get a couple of those really big kickers too. All right.
In-Depth Outdoors, Spot on the Spot ID.
So on today's Spot on the Spot ID, we're talking about the Rainy River, how to be successful out there on the Rainy River after the Big and Little Fork tributaries break loose with that dirty water. Over here on the left, you can see Big Lake of the Woods. That's where the walleyes are coming from. Over here on the right, you've got Rainy Lake. A lot of water flows through the dam there, headed to Lake of the Woods. And down here, just downstream from Pelland, these are the rivers that complicate everybody's life that fishes Rainy River in the spring. When the chocolate milk starts to flow from those two tributaries, fishing can get very tough, but it's temporary. You're looking at about a week for that dirty water to work its way through and start to clean up again. So what we did was we waited for it to clean up about 1 week, and we targeted a stretch about halfway between Lake of the Woods and Rainy Lake. Now, the clarity was better, temperatures were rising, but there was a ton of current. So that forced us to fish a little bit differently than we normally would. Current's flowing from the right to the left here. Anything mid-channel, far too much current. So if you're in deeper water, chances are you're really only targeting the smaller males. The bigger females with those big fat bodies, they did not want to be in that current. So what we did was we focused our attention on the backside of river turn. So the current would come in here, sweep hard against this shore, and you'd have reduced current on this side. And down the river we'd go. Current would sweep hard against this shoreline with lighter current on this shoreline. And that's the highway these big females would use to work their way upriver. And of course, water temperatures warming like this are expending a lot of energy to move upstream. They're so hungry and so willing to hit those large plastics that we love to fish. So even if the Big Fork, Little Fork break loose, wait for it to clear out. Stay out of that main current, and let me tell you, the Rainy River is one of the best bodies of water to produce trophy walleyes early season. And one of the things I love about it is I get to fish plastics. I love that presentation, but it's also small water. You think about all the bodies of water this time of year that are producing huge fish. A guy can come out here and fish it safely in a smaller boat. So that's one of the things I love about this body of water. So keep these ideas in mind the next time you're thinking about making a spring trip to fish the Rainy River. It's a phenomenal big fish factory. The fish here respond very well to techniques that I love to use, casting those jig and plastics. But just because the Big and Little Fork break loose does not mean the season's over. Give it time to settle down, and once the water starts to clear, get out here on the Rainy. Chances are you're going to be in for one of the best walleye bites you've ever experienced.
In pursuit of what lies beneath, Okuma Fishing Tackle is the point of connection between angler and opportunity, giant pike and muskie, drag-screaming salmon, and deep-bodied lake trout, hard-fighting bass, and the elusive walleye, all pursued by anglers that demand the smoothest, longest-casting reels and perfectly balanced fishing rods, engineered to perfection. Everywhere, every species, Okuma Fishing Tackle is inspired fishing.
Skeeter Boat Center is now a full-service Warrior Boats dealer, offering the complete line of Warrior boats, all covered by reliable Yamaha outboards. With dealerships located in Ramsey, Minnesota and Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, Skeeter Boat Center carries more Warrior boat models in stock than any other Warrior boat dealer. No matter which Warrior model is right for you, you'll receive the same attention to detail and service after the sale that made Skeeter Boat Center the #1 Skeeter dealer by volume in the Midwest. For the best selection of fiberglass fishing boats and unmatched service, stop in or visit us online at SkeeterBoatCenter.com.
Big fish don't just fall from the sky.
There you you go.
Black and white, baby.
It does seem like every time we switch colors, we catch a fish.
Right.
It's weird.
Well, the good news is I've got about 75 colors.
You need the net bag on that one?
I'm gonna need that bag.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, that fish just engulfed that thing. Look at this mess. Every fish is quality.
They are a good average.
Now, this is what's been drawing anglers to this fishery for decades. Remember reading about this one in Fish as a kid.
Yep.
That fish thought it was getting a Scooby snack. There we go. Real fat, healthy fish. Swallowed that bait right up. All right. See you later. And I kind of broke our rule. We had a pattern going. We had you know, whites and brights, and I threw on a black with a white tail, 3 casts, lost a fish, and then had that one just absolutely engulf it. I think that black and white is one of the new colors that Beef Fish and Tackle just came out with. It's a new old color.
New old color.
Used to fish it in a ringworm.
Okay.
Now it's available in a Moxie.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Boom. Good work, Miss
Holy
Sherry.
smokes, did that one hammer it?
That's on your newfangled firecracker chartreuse tail, eh?
Yeah.
A little confidence goes a long ways. Shall I man the net?
Yeah, this is gonna be a netter. All right, here he is. He's a nice one, but just kind of in that same ballpark.
Well, we've got lots of current to deal with.
Yeah.
Makes them all fight a little harder.
Yep. All right. And we've been just kind of rattling through these plastics. Just trying different ones, throw them for half an hour or so, and then switch again. And it seems like when we change, we'll get a bite.
What flavor you got there?
This is a Firecracker Chartreuse Pulsar. Right there. Just the orange chartreuse neon moon eye there. But boy, they are, I mean, the average today has been really nice. I mean, these are fun fish to catch. They really fight hard in that current. But she's getting ready to go up and do her duty. Get her back.
I love it when they do that out of nowhere, thinking about something else hit.
I know. It's fun. When they're aggressive like that, they're one of my favorite fish to catch too. I mean, you take muskies and lake trout away, and I'm a walleye fisherman other than those two. That one was way up tight.
Yeah, it was. Way up tight on plain white.
He's kind of getting back behind us too, isn't he?
It's like a pretty solid fish.
Yeah, I'll grab the net
It'll be
here.
one of those female varieties. Come on up here.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, come here.
There we go. Bingo
Oh, yeah.
bango. Chubby.
Big fatty.
Yep.
You just hold still. Just continue to just keep switching around on the baits there. Went to a 4-inch white pulsar, and that fish clubbed it. Fantastic fish.
Nice fish.
Yeah, one of the bigger ones we've had here.
Yep.
Out of the last half dozen or so. Very, very fat, stout girl. Very angry at a white pulsar. All right, let her go. Whoosh.
Take about 10 more of those.
I bet you're gonna get 10 more of those. Here's that pulsar. Only thing different there is it's got the same upper body, so all the ribs and the body shape are the same, and you get down to this end, and it's got more of a boot tail, you know, paddle to it. Definitely a different action in the water. A little bit more of a compact bait too.
She must have been up in 2 feet.
Yeah, very shallow.
Yeah.
Very shallow. I think, you know, if you fish here early season, by early season I mean right after the ice goes out, these fish will be in deep water. I mean, they'll be right in the center channel relating to the holes.
Right.
And you know, you and I have both seen it. The current comes up and it just slides these fish right to the shorelines. And so many guys it'll take a while to adjust, where the anglers will still fish out in that deep water. The problem is there's so much current out there. Oh, I just lost another one.
Did ya?
Yes, I did. There's so much current out there. If you're a big, fat mama walleye, you don't want to be out there fighting the current. You're going to go right up on top of the sand, up in the shallow water where there's almost no current. You're going to take it easy and wait for somebody to throw you a paddle tail.
Authentex Series soft baits from B-Fish and Tackle are just what the doctor ordered if you want to scratch your big fish itch. Available in 2 body styles, the Moxie Auger Tail and the Pulsar Paddle Tail offer a perfected blend of field-tested color patterns and hyperactive designs that come to life in the water to produce unparalleled fish-catching movement and vibration other soft baits just can't match. Authentex Plastics, your prescription-strength cure for slow fishing, only from B-Fish and Tackle.
In pursuit of what lies beneath, Okuma Fishing Tackle is the point of connection between angler and opportunity, giant pike and muskie, drag-screaming salmon, and deep-bodied lake trout, hard-fighting bass, and the elusive walleye, all pursued by anglers that demand the smoothest, longest-casting reels and perfectly balanced fishing rods, engineered to perfection everywhere, every species. Okuma Fishing Tackle is inspired fishing.
At Aluma, we're in it for the long haul. That's why we make the longest-lasting, most rugged trailers on the road. Flatbeds, bike haulers, tilt trailers, and enclosed. If you have a lot to move, we've got your way to move it. Our lightweight aluminum trailers will handle even your heaviest loads. At Aluma, we are right behind you with an industry-leading 5-year warranty. Because every trip and every load is valued.
There's a fish. He cracked it good.
What color you got that time?
That's that orange chartreuse. Or,
Really?
Yep.
Just the orange core.
Yep. No, the darker orange.
Oh, the Catalpa?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Another one of those males. But I just had him barely hooked there, but he did thump it good.
It's fun to fish a body of water where your 16 to 18 inch male is considered an annoyance.
Right. But yeah, that's that bait. Catalpa?
Catalpa chartreuse tail.
Yeah, we've just been rifling through them today. It seems like any color that we put on, you get at least one fish on. It's crazy.
I think it's more important to just put a bait in front of the fish's face and it does the rest.
I think the action is what's doing it.
Look at that. A little better one?
Well, he's a little better than the last one, but still that same color though. It's kind of interesting to see.
2 fish and a couple casts.
Right. He had no problem wolfing that thing down. That same color again. It's usually how it goes. Switch to a color, catch 2 fish.
You gotta be kind of depressed to know that you're done now.
May as well just change color now. There we go.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Want me to offer to come back and get the net that's beneath your feet?
We'll see what he looks like here. Yeah, he'll be in that fish. I haven't seen him.
Here I come. It was a nice big white head shake. I mean, I can't tell you it's a 25 or a 30 or anything like that, but.
You can't?
Well, not by a head shake.
Suppose I am the one holding the rod here.
You're asking a lot.
He's a nice fish.
Won't let him.
There we go. That's that Catalpa. Catalpa.
You've been on fire.
I told you I had big plans for the Catalpa. A little bit nicer than the last few we've had, but once again, I mean, these fish, when they're hitting these plastics, they're crushing it. Dig that out of there, and it's just a lot of fun when they're hitting it like that and you get those big aggressive hits on those baits. It makes it just a lot of fun. So, another one back in the water.
Rifled through a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I'm allowing the boat to drift back down now so I can get on your spot. Hope you don't mind.
Whatever. We've all caught plenty of fish today. But in case you didn't notice, James has got a Catalpa on too. So he just switched over. He's trying to snipe my fish from me.
I am. There's no line I won't cross.
There's a fish.
We got a bunch.
This is a good one.
Cracking it?
Yeah, he cracked it good, man. Hammered it.
Double.
Double. How's yours feel?
Better than a sharp poke in the eye.
Is this a double Catalpa?
It's a double Catalpa. They're rarely seen in the wild. Double Catalpa. All right, who's gonna need the net more?
Nice. A nice fish. I might just scoop mine quick.
I think we've got a couple nice ones here.
What does yours look like?
I don't know. About like that.
Oh, yours is way bigger.
Oh. Right here is why those guys carry 2 nets, right? I can't do anything with them.
There we go.
Pat's a good guy.
One. That's a good one.
Oh, Pat, look at this thing.
That's a big one, man.
I almost went Frank the Tank there. Oh, yeah. Look at this thing. Should we start hooting and hollering? Get the neighbors over here? Yeah. Look at that. Woo!
I'll come up with you, James. This is a pair of dandy fish. You got a lot bigger one, but that's like a 29, 30 incher.
That's a big fish, yep.
All right, man.
That's the best double of the day for sure.
Heck yeah.
Couple of studs. I like this. This is all right.
This is fun, man.
You know what? You get all the credit in the world for finally getting us turned on to that color.
Yeah.
That's like 5 fish in like just a few minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's
crazy. One little change like that can change the day.
So that brings us to the end of today's show, and let me tell you, the Rainy River in the spring just never ceases to amaze. Just had a phenomenal day fishing today with Pat. We did exactly what we wanted to do. We came out in some pretty cold conditions. We knew the mornings were going to be slow. We found fish, we really stayed on that area, and we waited for those water temperatures to slowly climb. And as you see so very often in our spring shows, that's all it takes. It makes such a difference in the mood and the aggressive level of the fish that we're targeting. And by afternoon, let me tell you, we were into some phenomenal fish. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We've got some more walleyes to come in the next week or two. So if you love big early season walleyes, you're definitely gonna want to check out the show here for the next couple weeks. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. From Pat McSherry and I, we'll see you next week.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.